Ladies and gents, it's time. What's going on, y'all? Mike here. And, 2 months later since the very first video I uploaded for the VHS miniseries. Damn, honestly, 2 months. It's just crazy how fast these past 2 months have gone since then. So, if y'all couldn't already tell, welcome to the Q&A and behind the scenes video of FAZBEARENT. If y'all are already familiar and remember on my Twitter, which I don't know why some of y'all aren't following, go follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with updates and posts. I set up a little thank you post saying that any questions y'all may have on the miniseries, to leave a reply with whatever y'all may want to ask. And I got a good amount in, nothing too crazy and clustered. So yeah, I'm gonna be answering those questions y'all asked as honestly and openly as possible as that I can. And with that being said, let's jump right into the first one. So, first question in comes from Mother Moonlight, the voice actress for Lauren Winkoff. What did you enjoy most when making this series? I guess I could say mainly just building up each video little by little and element by element. Just to elaborate on that, it's simply developing the videos with each visual and sound I put in it. Mainly just enjoying putting everything together in one final product. And that's something you mostly get when developing any project, just enjoying the poise of watching something slowly all come together. And I can definitely say I had a lot of that while developing each video. But yeah, that's what I mostly enjoyed about it. Alrighty, so next question comes in from CatGirl236. How long does it normally take you to shoot a scene in SFM? Well, when developing the series, if we're talking here just any simple scene, like just a normal background with a shot of, like, for example, Foxy or whatever, usually it would just take like up to 5 or 10 minutes, but if we were talking like full-on like animation and like full-on scene builds for the whole video of it, I'd say, it would usually take around 30 minutes to an hour even, just depending on how sophisticated the scene is. That's what will depend on how long the range duration of, the development will be. So third question comes in from Golden Angel 64, the voice actress for the puppet in the finale. How are you able to do the details so well, such as the newspaper and voice lines? Well, mainly just for normal visuals such as the newspapers and scenes, they're just simple edits on Paint.net. And for the voice lines and audios, what I normally do is lower down the sound rate so that the audio quality can lower down as well. But when it comes to very broad sounds and audios, that's where it requires a lot more than just sound rate change, such as pitch shift and other effects. Fourth question comes in from Bernie the Cat, my bro. How long did each video take to make? Well, on a normal duration, each video would usually take up about a week or two. But for some of the more lore-enveloped videos, which would require a lot more visuals and work put into it, that's where it would take, a lot longer than what you'd expect on a normal duration. Fifth question comes in from Edwin VA. How did you come up with the story, and how much thought did you put into it? Now, for the story, really it was just meant to be a simplified and fresh take on the FNAF lore, circling solely around the trilogy. I sort of knew from there that I wanted to try and blend in some elements and concepts from games released after 4. Now, don't get me wrong, we've all had some great moments and memories from the games released after 4 and such, but really I just sort of wanted this miniseries to, not only just be a fresh take on the lore, but also just throwing in concepts of my own whilst, retaining that same vibe that FNAF Plus gave off originally. And last, but not least, the final question comes in from Marionette Puppet Master. Are there going to be some more FNAF Plus VHS tapes like this? Fredbear's A3 was basically the finale of this miniseries, and from there, that's it. That's the conclusion of this take of the lore with FNAF Plus involved. There's no need to really continue on with the story since that's where the lore ends, with it just being revolved around the main trilogy. But there is, at the moment, a rough draft in the works for something. Now, it is not going to be a continuation of the story, but it may, in fact, reveal some answers to questions that were left unanswered from the main miniseries, depending on how y'all will speculate. Alright, so now that the questions are out of the way, let's go to some behind the scenes. And before I forget to mention, some of the visuals that were meant to be paused on in the finale, they weren't able to be fully read out because of, well, the overlay. So that's what you're going to be seeing now, as well as some other visuals in much higher quality. So yeah, here we go.
Put your weary soul to rest. Yeah, I will try to do my best to keep you safe inside this nest and keep your gravity from pulling you to earth. I'd like to say this gets more clear when it's more cloudy every day, but summer's gonna come and burn the stormy clouds and all the doubt away. Little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. So close your eyes and say goodbye to spring. It's true, the spring is coming to an end. You're not that fragile anymore. I know what's there behind that door, and it's just waiting in the wings to pull you in. I know you think you're safe in here inside these insulated walls, but I can't hold this house together, not forever, yeah, and soon it's gonna fall. Sleep, little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. Door slamming shut, it's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and say goodbye to spring. Slow down, 'cause winter's just around the bend. Don't make a sound and close your eyes and say goodbye, yeah. Sleep, little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. This door is slamming shut. It's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and close your eye to spring. Sleep, little girl, 'cause when you wake it's gonna be a different world. Everything will change. Everything will change. This door is slamming shut. It's gonna catch you if you're ready or you're not. So close your eyes and say goodbye.
Speed marker.
And action!
Two little kittens, one stormy night, began to quarrel.
Cut! Alright, Fredbear, you're not supposed to appear yet in the scene. Go back. Alright, we good? We're good. Alright, from the top, let's do a new retake.
And in performance take 2.
Action!
One had mouse, the other had none. And that's the way that the
Cut!
world.
Oh my freaking god!
So, there you have it, y'all. That pretty much concludes the Q&A and behind the scenes of the FAZBEARENT VHS miniseries. Now, just quickly adding on to the last question that was previously answered, again, what I have written down for this continuation is not going to be a continuation of the story, and it is still a rough draft. But it may and potentially will offer some very big surprises and twists that y'all may be in for. But for now, that's a story for another time. And that's going to be it for now. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. See ya, y'all.
When these two little kittens began to fight.
Hello, Detective Everett Larson speaking. Starting recording for case 087, Fazbear Entertainment.